Arroyo. Mga fake na oposisyon.
Ayan
no?
na. Ayan,
mga nakarma
ayan
lang.
Ayan na. Hugot na. Hugot line. Hugot
Pero
lines.
kailangan mo talaga ng tunay na oposisyon.
Correct.
Na dala-dala yung prinsipyo, yung plataforma, yung vision ng mas maunlad na kinabukasan. No?
Right.
Dapat yun ang tunay. Yan yung pwede nilang gampanan. No? So may ka-team up na si Risa. No?
Ito
yan
na.
sila.
Buo na yung Justice League.
Hindi ko sila inuunahan, ha? Hindi ko inuunahan.
Mapahinga muna
si
sila.
Big R, pinipilit ako magsalita eh. No? Pero yan yung pwede nilang maging political narrative. No?
Correct.
Starting next year. Pagpahingahin naman natin. Mag-celebrate naman ng Pasko. No?
Oo naman.
Kaya kanina nga, katabi ko si Laila. Sabi ko, Laila, magganito ka. Sabi niya, ano yan? Sabi ko, West Philippine Sea. Ganun din siya. O di ba? Kalalabas pa lang. Kakabail pa lang eh.
Parang katulad mo to, Ronald. Kakagising lang, may tanong na. Kakapasok lang, may tanong na. Kakalaya lang, nakisakay na sa bagong ano. Alright. Of course, we welcome that. Okay, thank you so much on this. Siguro some of the other discussion we want to have, we can put it in the next episode. Now, next, pag-usapan natin, favorite mong presidente, si Digong. At yung ICC, eto na ba? May departure date na ba yung investigation team dyan sa Hague? Alright? On that note, thank you very much. Maraming salamat and God bless. Alright. Kuha lang ako ng charger ko, Ronald. Naka-live dito ha. Babe ka lang.
Lugi ako sa'yo. Ako lang umiinom ng alak eh.
Babe lang, naka-on pa dito. Wait lang. Sige. One second. Sige. 2 minutes. Kuha lang ako ng charger sa taas. 1 second.
Sige. Hindi ka magpapalit ng damit.
Hindi, ICC kasi, kaya ganyan na tayo, mukhang madungis tayo kasi seryoso yung topic eh. 1 second. Okay.
May mga bunga.
Meron. Check mo ngayon, yung mga bumabanat sa atin. 1 second, kuha ko ng charger. Papansin mo rin, mapapansin. Yan, papakanta na tayo. Kasi sinabi mo Harry Roque, napapakanta na ako dahil Harry Roque. Papansin mo rin pagdating ng panahon. Ayan, let's go for this. Ito na. Woo! Ito na, live na tayo, boss. Ito na. Meron na yatang departure details yung ICC investigation team. I think marirelease na yan soon. Alright.
Sabi ko kanina, Big R.
Yun.
Itong paglaya or yung bail ni Laila de Lima is one of the final nails in the coffin of the unity team. Diba? Isa na to sa mga final nails. Pero, hinihintay ko yung last final giant nail sa coffin.
Ito na.
Ito yung ICC.
Knockout.
Knockout. Ito yung ICC.
Knockout.
Ito yung game changer. No?
Yeah.
Na I'm almost sure lalabas next year.
Baka naman, next week na yan. Baka naman. Mga internal ka pa dyan.
Para pwede ko sabihin, sinabi ko next year hindi ko sinabi this year kung sakaling hindi lumabas this year.
In the next months na lang para lang safe, para hindi tayo So, ito. Okay, let's talk about this. So obviously over the weekend, I think more or less we have announced it na tapos ng unit team, imploded na yan. Tapos ng usapan na yan. Now, it's one thing for a partnership to fall apart. It's another thing for those partners to go into all-out war mode. Do you think this release of Laila de Lima already is the declaration of war or is going to be interpreted as a declaration of war?
Kung totoo yung quote na lumabas kay ex-President Duterte, talagang galit na galit. Kung totoo hindi ko pa na-check may lumabas siyang statement. So talagang galit na galit siya kay President Bongbong Marcos. No? Kung totoo yun, talagang pala to. Bugbugan na. No?
Bardagulan na yan.
Nabasa na to ng lahat ng kanilang mga baho sa isa't isa. Oo, talagang
Right. May konting connection problem tayo. Now, Ronald, I just wanna say something about this, no? I just wanna say something about this. Sorry, medyo may konting connection problem lang tayo. I just wanna say something about this.
minsan nagahang ka eh.
Yeah. Kasi nga naka-on multiple siyempre nasa Baguio tayo, alam mo naman. Medyo malayo tayo sa Kapiasnan. Joke lang, hindi maganda naman. No. Sir, Boss Ronald, ganito kasi. If you are BBM, baka naman you wanna keep still some ammunition there, some powder dry, some of your powder dry. Kasi, ang pwede mangyari dyan is, if the ICC moves ahead in the coming months rather than more than a year, baka yun yung magiging rallying cry ng DDS for the midterms. So baka magkaroon ng rallying around the flag effect si Duterte. So ako, if I were to advise BBM, I would say, tansyahin mo yan. Kasi unless sigurado ka na na-isolate mo yung kalaban mo at you can dominate midterm, baka mag-backfire yan. Kasi it's one thing for De Lima to be freed, it's one thing na West Philippine Sea disagreement, it's one thing na confidential fund, but it's another thing to let ICC go after Digong. Ibang usapan na yan. And then Digong could be the kawawa tatay and then rallying around the flag. And that could backfire in the midterm election. So unless sigurado ka, you got this locked in, right? Ingat ka, because my advice would be, you rather do it after midterms. Kung panalong-panalo na kayo sa midterms, then you can go for it. Pero before midterms, ingat ka, kasi pwede mag-backfire yan eh. Ikaw, anong basa mo dun? Kasi ako, for me yun eh. That's one potential na this, this could be a rallying cry eh.
Yeah. Pwede naman Big R. Pwede naman nilang i-spin ito na hindi naman kami nanguhuli. No? Pinayagan lang namin sila pumasok. Wala kaming kinalaman
Sino maniwala dyan?
Nasabi ko lang yung just to protect their backs. Alam ko naman walang maniniwala. Pero pwede nila sabihin.
Wala na.
We are following international law. No? Sinusunod. Parang hindi naman pwedeng i-invoke namin ang UNCLOS. Tapos hindi namin susundin yung ICC. Hindi naman pwedeng kami cherry picking. No? Binabandera namin yung UNCLOS decision against China, tapos yung ICC ay iba yung aming posisyon. So, ibig sabihin, kung tayo ay kasama sa mag-aayos ng narrative, this is how we would do it. Ngayon, kung may maniniwala, is another thing, di ba?
Right.
Ikalawa, kung sakaling mangyari yan at ma-implement yan, tapos na yung midterm. Dahil at least 2 senador who will be running for re-election, malamang makasama dyan eh. Diba?
Right.
At kung totoo yung Vera Files, pati yung Vice President kasama. Sinasabi ko, hindi ko sinasabing totoo No, sinasabi ko lang,
If totoo, yeah, exactly.
No? So tapos ang laban. Ikatlo, katulad ng sinabi ni Trillanes kahapon sa interview niya sa favorite TV station mo, involved sa destabilization si President Duterte. Sabi ni Bongo kanina, hindi totoo yan. Walang kinalaman dyan si President Digong. Pero, sinimulan na ni Senator Sani Trillanes.
Shots fired na.
Dinikit na niya sa destabilization, sa coup, yung mga Duterte. Kaya, baka may impact din yan sa mga Marcoses. Baka may impact din yan kay Presidente na ibabalik mo yung genie? Ibabalik mo, di ba? Sa battle, nakalabas na eh. Di ba? Ang hirap na eh.
Diba? Go for gold na ba to? Ronald, go for gold na ba to?
Hindi, possibility. No? Pero katulad nga nung mga previous episode natin, sabi natin, the lines are drawn. Pero meron pang hearing sa Senate. Meron pang BICAM. Kung sakaling i-atras yung pagkatay sa intelligence at saka confidential fund. So, merong compromise na nabubuo. Pero nangyari, walang compromise eh. Diba?
Yun nga,
tapos, nadagdagan pa yan, itong kay Laila de Lima. dadagdagan pa yan nitong kay Stanley Trillanes. Di ba? So, ang daming mga
Oo.
last nails in the coffin. No?
Concatenation. Oo, nagsasama-sama na eh. Oo, perfect storm na yan eh. Oo.
Parang the universe is aligning
Oo.
no? Against the unit team.
Against one faction of the unit team. The other faction is doing well. Doing very, very well.
Oo.
Yeah.
So parang ano ba natitira
Yeah,
para
yeah.
ikaw ay mag-calibrate? Ano ba natitira para
Correct.
ikaw ay di ba, na dahan-dahan, di ba?
Yun nga
Kaya
inisip ko, Ronaldo. Is there an exit?
Go for the jugular di ba?
Oo.
Diba tayo? Nandun tayo sa ganyang bakbakan. Go for the jugular.
Oo.
Di ba?
Go for gold.
Huwag ka lang teka-teka. Di ba?
Teka,
Ikaw pa yung mapahamak eh.
Correct.
Oo.
Hindi, so
Lalo na,
Ronald, just to push back, wala talagang off-ramp.
Ako mahilig akong gumamit ng karambit eh. Alam mo ba yung karambit?
Hindi.
Yung
Ano
Indonesian knife na curve. No?
Oh,
Yun yung ang tinitira doon. Ito eh. Yung ganyan.
wow!
No?
Parang ano to, medieval war to. Parang mga ginagamit yata sa mga
Ganyan. So, dapat pag ang hawak mo, karambit,
machete.
gamitin yung karambit para saksak.
Machete.
Yung karambit, talagang leeg ang target nun. Di ba? Hindi ko sinasabi na yun ang dapat nilang gawin. Sinasabi ko lang.
Wala ka talagang sinasabi, Ronald. Ano ka lang, mabait ka lang. Now, okay, again, just for the sake of argument, di ba? Kasi, alam mo naman style ko, I'll always provide the caveat to what I say because, I'm not pretending to be Nostradamus. So, ang caveat ko is, couldn't there be an off-ramp, kind of an exit ramp strategy, let's say, over Christmas, habang nagpapahinga lahat, si Ronald Llamas hindi nanggugulo sa social media, si Darian ay medyo travel lang. Baka naman, biglang may mga feelers na mag-friendship na tayo. Tapos New Year, mag-New Year message sila. Love, unity team.
Alam mo naman, no? That is always a possibility, di ba?
Exactly.
Hawak tayo ng kamay, tapos kanta tayo ng If We Hold On Together, di ba? Yan ganyan, no? Friends to all, enemy to
Yun.
none. Sabi ng isang Rafi.
Correct.
No? Na pang Hallmark greeting card. In the real world, that doesn't
Pang
happen.
tourism.
Diba? Halimbawa, lalo na kung ang psychosocial profiling mo kay Digong ay ganito.
Right.
Alam mo na no mercy yan.
Yeah.
No? Alam mo na hindi mo makakalma yan.
Yeah.
Unless
All or nothing.
Sobrang kang tanga na after 6 years of Duterte, hindi mo pa rin siya kilala.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Ang tingin ko naman, yung gobyerno, hindi naman ganun katanga. No?
Oo.
Kaya medyo meron naman silang analysis, anong klaseng tao yung kanilang kalaban. At yung kanilang kalaban,
Na site
hindi
profile
sila
na.
bibigyan ng quarter. Hindi sila bibigyan ng mercy. No? Yung ganito klaseng kalaban. No? Halimbawa, kung ikaw, tsaka ako, mag-aaway,
Yeah.
pwede pa siguro ayusin yung ating mga away. Pero yung mga yan, yung ganyang klaseng mga psychopath, sociopath, etc., baka ngingiti-ngiti yan, tapos pagtalikod mo, tsaka ka sasaksakin. Nabasa mo ba yung Book of Cain? Nabasa mo? Serial killers.
Nasaan yun?
Yan yung mga... Hindi ka makikipag-compromise sa mga serial killers.
Yeah.
Diba? Oh.
Grabe ka naman,
Hindi ko
Ronald.
sinasabi nila
Grabe
serial
ka naman,
killers.
Ronald. Yung isa ay tatay ng bayan, yung isa yung ating technocratic
So kasi,
president.
sabi mo kasi, yung ating show parang Joe Rogan eh. Kaya, ano yung ginagawa?
Parang
Diba?
hindi na Joe Rogan eh. Tapos suot ko ulit yung all black ako. Ronaldo!
Never tell anyone outside of the family, no, what you feel. Diba?
Tell me, Ronaldo!
Ni Corleone, Don Corleone, no?
Tell me, Ronaldo! Tell me, Ronaldo, what do I have to do? Every time I go out, you pull me back in. Huh? Ganun na na
Hindi
yun.
ko sinasabi na yung kalaban nila ay mga sindikato. Pero pag ang kalaban
Hindi
mo,
naman, hindi naman masyado.
Huwag kang tatalikod. Diba?
Paano tayo dyan? Yeah. Nako, Ronald, papahamak mo ka. Tapos yung mami ko na lang magka-comment, anak, ito naman si Ronald, pinapahamak ka niya. Sabi ko, hindi, sarili lang niya yung pinapahamak niya. Kasi pag pinapublish ko yan, may caveat dyan. Everything said by Ronald is not necessarily endorsed by this program.
May disclaimer.
We didn't say that, Ronaldo! They
Tambay
didn't say that!
kasi kami sa Dapitol tsaka sa Pilobal No?
Never said that!
Naalala ko nun, pag meron kami rambol sa UST,
Correct.
papauwiin ko si Chito Gascon. Pag-uwi bisita sa amin, no?
Correct.
Si Chito Gascon, tsaka si Jolly Bakuha, mga kanyan mga active non-violence.
Correct.
No? Turn the other cheek. No? Ganun sila Pag binato ka ng batuhin mo ng tinapay. Okay lang.
Mahal ng tinapay ngayon, Ronald. Mura pa yata noon.
Merong
Mahal ng tinapay ngayon.
na kasama.
Correct. Nako, Ronaldo, my friend, this is my question to you. This is my question to you. Dapat next time talaga nakano tayo, Corleone style tayo. Ha? Palitan ko yung logo natin, yung RR natin, Godfather na.
Pag ang kalaban mo, paano mo sila lalabanan?
Ano, trick question ba yan? Sige. Go.
Peace ka.
No? Hindi, sabihin mo unity. Love. Ano ka, Korean love ka. K-pop, BTS. Ronaldo, one more question. Just one more question. Que precio, Ronaldo. Okay, ito, Ronaldo. Wow. Parang, alam mo, yung parang at one level, yung utak mo, yun yung inisip niya. Pero para at the same time, psychologically, parang, oh shoot, parang eto na to. This is it, bardagulan na yata to, di ba? Ano ba? I mean, you think BBM is ready for this? Kasi may bakbakan na rin na almost sa West Philippines. Parang two-front war na to. Ano ba to? Ano mangyari dyan?
Niaward nga lang tayo ng head of state ng Singapore
Oo.
Diba?
Oo.
Pero kahit kasi yung presidente mo ay conflict averse, hindi ka makakaiwas sa conflict Kung ikaw ang head of state, no? Ikaw ang pinaka-target ng maraming mga tao na baka hindi mo alam, kalaban mo na.
Right.
So, hindi naman kinakailangan na ikaw ang gagawa ng away Pwede namang i-hire nila yung mga katulad nila Big R, ni Small R, na yan yung makipagbakbakan.
Correct.
Kaya ang tingin ko, isa yan sa role ni Sunny Trillanes. Diba? Siya yung attack.
Ay, wala akong alam dyan. Wala akong alam dyan.
No? Yan yung natingin ko ay tailor-fitted para sa kanya.
Ayan. Okay, on that note, Ronald, inay lang. On that note, I think we're going to our next episode. So pag-usapan natin, is BBM ready for it? A two-front war, right? Or two-front conflict? Kasi yun nga, the irony is that the most conflict-avoidant president is facing a two-front conflict second year of his office pa lang. I think that's a very good question. So we'll start with the quote from the Prime Minister of Singapore about this. No, this is thank you so much. Ang magaling ka talagang co-host. Ang ganda ng segue mo eh. Kaso ang problema sa'yo, wala kang preno. Excited masyadong like, wait lang. Okay na tayo. On that note, thank you very much, Secretary Llamas. Grazie, Bel. Okay, thank you. Alright, ito na. Let's go to the last part. I want to let me just take out lang yung direct quote ng Singaporean Prime Minister, no? Para lang mag-start tayo dyan, sorry. Lee Hsien Loong. Actually, I'll tell you my stance also on this. Ang dami kasi nag-respond online eh. Sobrang medyo, I found that parang medyo controversial. Anong... Wait lang. Sige. Okay. Ronald, sa tingin mo ba handa si Marco? I mean, Marcos? I mean, what's going on here? ¿Qué pasa? What's going on?
It's about political and military strategy. Sabi mo if you're confronting two fronts, no? Tanggalin mo yung isang front, no? At mag-focus ka doon sa main front.
Right.
Ngayon, para tanggalin yung isang front, no? Either tapusin mo yung away diyan, no? Or makipag-settle ka, makipag-compromise ka. Kaso itong isang front mo, hindi naman ito yung mga compromising front
Yeah.
Diba? Ito yung mga pag natalikod ka, sasaksakin ka sa likod. So ang gawin mo, tapusin mo na yan. No? Tapusin mo na yung away na yan para makapag-focus ka dun sa main front mo. No? The biggest navy in the world, the biggest armed forces in the world, no? The second biggest economy in the world, doon ka mag-focus. Pero hindi pwede na habang kaharap mo yung major front na yan, meron kang fifth column. Diba? Meron kang mga hindi mo alam na pagtalikod mo, sasaksakin ka sa likod. Diba? Hindi pwede yun eh.
Right.
Diba? Kahit ikaw ay conflict averse, you have to settle this with finality. No? At dyan papasok yung ICC. No? You can use the ICC, no, para tapusin iyang panayan. Meron kang unique opportunity eh. Hindi na yan babalik, yung opportunity na yan. No? Pag hindi mo yan ginamit, tapos kaharap mo itong major front, sa likod mo, sa tagiliran mo, meron kang may mga kapwa Pilipino ka na hindi malinaw yung loyalty at are out to get you.
Yeah.
So tapusin mo na yan. If I were him, no? Para humarap dito. No? Para humarap dito. Kalawa, kung
please.
i-deconstruct natin yung away na yan, yung major front na yan, hindi naman tayo nakikipag-away eh. Very simple yung ating ginagawa. Meron tayong BRP Sierra Madre na bubulok, kinakalawang na barko na nandun sa loob ng ating EEZ. Alam ng China, hindi nila yan pwedeng pasabugin because it's an active vessel. Pwede i-invoke dyan yung Mutual Defense Treaty na ang China hindi pa handa. Hindi pa sila handa. Alam nila they're still a generation away militarily from the forces of the West. At yung mga Chinese, very pragmatic yan. No, hindi yan papasok sa away na hindi nila kayang ipanalo. No?
Hindi katulad ni Putin. Hindi katulad ng mga Russians.
Kaya nga for a long while, yung Shao and Lai framework, ang dominant foreign policy na nila. Let us outweigh the Americans. Let us outweigh the West. Huwag tayong bumunggo, baka mangyari sa atin nangyari sa Russia.
You mean Deng Xiaoping, not Zhou Enlai? You think that...
Well,
in a way, Zhou Enlai also. Yeah.
Yan yung pan. So, yung ginagawa natin, hindi yan papasabugin, hindi yan wawasakin ng China. Anong gagawin nila? Tatanggalan nila ng oxygen. Diba? Isa-swarm nila para hindi tayo makapasok. Para eventually, tayo na lang ang kusang umatras. Yun ang ginagawa nila. Hindi pwedeng isuko yan ni BBM. Ano magiging itsura niya sa Filipino people? Diba? Ano magiging itsura niya sa kanyang mga allies? No? Kahit siya ay conflict averse, hindi na pwedeng iwasan yan. The lines are drawn eh, di ba? Yun yung kwan. Yun yung
or actually, Ronald, maybe the lines are not drawn enough and that's why we have to take a strong stance. I think China is not realizing we mean business here. That we're gonna stand our ground and we're willing to risk it because hindi na tayo papayag na cheporahin tayo. And we have a leverage because the EDCA sites, we can give the Americans even more access close to Taiwan if the more they bully us.
Sabi nga nung isang critic ng presidente, si Maharlika, anong tawag niya kay Bongbong?
Akala ko si Malu.
Kuting. Di ba? Ang tawag niya kuting. Di ba? Ibig sabihin, harmless. Di ba? Kailangan magpakita siya ng ngipin. Katulad ni Speaker. Di ba? Last week, nagpakita ng ngipin. Di ba? No, ipaglalaban
o baka yun na yung ngipin niya, yung mga niya, number 2, 3 niya.
Pwede ngipin. Pero, ibig ko lang sabihin, no? Hindi tayo nakikipag-gera. No? Very minimal yung ating efforts eh. A small supply ship to supply BRP Sierra Madre kinakalawang, nabubulok, na barko, no? Na naka-beach sa isang shoal. Diba? So, baka ang akala ng China, kaya nilang tanggalan ng oxygen para tayo na mismo ang kusang matras. Baka yan yung sinasabi ni Lee Hsien-loong na kayo ba ay talagang pumapasok na sa gera? This is not war. This is very basic but at the same time very fundamental. Ayaw natin ipakita sa ating mamamayan na yung ating mga sundalo doon na hindi natin mapakain. Hindi natin masuplayan. Noong lumalampas yung mga proposal, halimbawa may mga politiko nagmamagaling, pinropose na magtayo tayo ng permanent structures with the help of the Americans.
Ay, hindi,
Anong
no
sabi ng
yan.
Coast Guard?
Mali yan, mali
Ayaw
yan.
namin yan. Ayaw
Mali
namin.
yan, hindi pwede yan. Oh, hindi kailangan ng mga kano dyan.
Nung may
Oo.
nag-propose na
Hindi,
again,
hindi.
mga politiko na nagmamagaling, magpasama tayo sa mga allies natin para ihatid yung supply ship sa BRT share.
Hindi, masyadong provocative. Yeah. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Kaya namin gawin to on our own.
Yeah.
Ganun ang tamang posisyon. Diba? Ganun
I mean,
ang tama.
of course, Ronald, our allies can be just over the horizon, just in case lang, na may escalate, diba? Yung tinatawag na escalation domination. Of course, mas malakas ang China sa atin kung mag-escalate. But that's why its allies should be there, pero just over the horizon. The fight should still be by us, no? And ako, for me, bakit ang China ang nagdadrama dito eh? This is just a tactical operational issue. It's not a big strategic issue. But, pwede tayo bumawi through strategic decision. Like, of course, you know, our stance is very nuanced on EDCA. It should not undermine our sovereignty, etc. But I think we should be brutal in a sense that if China threatens us, aba, gusto niyan? O sige, all in na kami sa Japan and America, sa Taiwan. O lagot kayo sa amin, bawi kami sa inyo sa Taiwan, lagot kayo. I think Taiwan is even more important to China if you think about it. And I was talking about to former Admiral Ong. He was saying Taiwan is also important to us because kung sasakupin ng China ng Taiwan, kapitbahay natin isang higanteng isla. Taiwan is a big island compared dun sa mga maliliit na isla pinagawain sa West Philippine Sea. So that's why, but that's the reason why I was asking you, Ronald, on the exit ramp, because I was thinking maybe he can pull off a Molotov-Ribbentrop pact with one side and then focus on the other side. But what you're saying na Molotov cocktail na yung Molotov-Ribbentrop option. So this is it talaga. Oh.
Well, kung ito ay isang simpleng labanan, na ang kalaban mo ay pwedeng kausapin, no? Pwedeng kausapin, truce muna tayo. Diba? Dahil meron tayong mas malaking kalaban. Paano kung yung kausap mo hindi ganon? Diba? Paano yung kausap mo traidor? Paano kung yung kausap mo suportado ng iyong main front?
Yeah.
Hindi ko sinasabi na sila ay mga...
Ay, wala tayong sinasabing ganun, Ronald. Wala talaga.
Sila ay bayaran ng superpower, ha?
Oo naman. Ano sila, independent scholars.
Kung ganung possibility, paano ka makikipag-apan? Paano mo i-diffuse yan?
Correct.
Tapusin mo na ang laban. Huwag mo na i-diffuse. Diba? Kung hindi, mas delikado ka. Mas delikado ka. Dito sa West Philippine Sea, hindi naman tayo pwedeng umatras eh. Diba? Dahil ang ginagawa lang naman natin, sinusuplayan.
Yeah.
Yung isang
this is within our right.
Natin, no? Ng pagkain. Diba? Yun lang naman ang ating mga damit.
And sa loob ito ng exclusive economic zone natin and Ayungin Shoal is not a territory that can even be claimed. So walang alam, dapat walang pakiyang Chinese yan. Wala kayang ambag dyan. No?
Hindi tayo pwedeng umatras dyan. Diba? Hindi tayo nakikipaggera. Isang maliit na supply ship na binobomba ng water cannon, muntik na lumubog. Sa liit. Anong laman nun? May laman ba yung mga Stinger missiles? May laman ba yun ng mga supersonic missile? Meron ba sa ilalim nun na nuclear submarine na nakatago? Diba? Very basic eh. Pag dyan umatras tayo, baka yan ang ika-collapse ng Marcos government. Dala nyo iisipin ng mga Pilipino. No? Pagkain, gamot lang yung dala natin, di pa natin magawa.
Right. Ronald, I mean, for me, just quick on this, no? I mean, I think the Chinese are testing our will, no? They're testing how far we're willing to stand our ground. So may psychological warfare also going on here. So I think that's what's important. We stand our ground because that's how you're gonna get respect by these kinds of powers. They're not gonna respect you unless you show strength. Kaya nga si Digong, 6 years siya na ganyan-ganyan sa kanila, wala siyang nakuha kasi wala silang respect. They have contempt for the weak. But I have a question, Ronald. Ako naman kasi, again, I'm not forcing this Molotov-Ribbentrop angle thing, but I'm just saying, I guess ng tao pag may alam kayo sa history, you know what I'm trying to, I'm not implying anything, I'm just saying, di ba? I mean, alangan on taunt, you know, I mean, going back to this, don't you think there's a room for Marcos to come out and say, okay, I think you guys have been underestimating me. Let me make it clear. No, I mean, ewan ko kay Digong, pero yung iba dyan na medyo okay pa, like, pwede na kausapin, like, I think you underestimated me and let me make it clear to you. You will pay a cost if you continue to do this. Can't he come down with the hammer finally? Na biglang, hindi na siya Ant-Man, Thor na siya. Kung magkaganon, di ba? Kasi Ant-Man Mag-Thor na siya.
Oo, Tama, no? Tama.
Ganyan, diba?
We should hold our ground.
Ganyan.
Diba? We
Exactly.
should hold our ground. Lalo na dito sa napaka-fundamental na usapin ng BRP Sierra Madre.
Right.
Should hold our ground, no? Pero at the same time, no, while holding our ground, no, dapat wag tayong magkaroon ng delusion, no,
Right.
na yung isang front ay will just fade away. Or pwede pang bigyan ng hallmark greeting card na sinasabi na friends to all, enemy to none, no? In the real world, no, lalo na itong mga psychopath at saka sociopath na kaharap mo. Hindi ko sinasabi na sila yun, ha? Sinasabi ko lang, pag ito yung kaharap mo,
Hindi naman tayo yan, di ba? Hindi naman tayo mga sociopath.
huwag kang tumalikod sa kanila.
Right.
Huwag kang tatalikod. Halimbawa kami, pag nasa high school, pag nakikipag-rumble kami, tapos yung karambol namin, marami, anong una namin hinahanap? Pader. Pader. Ano, kahit mas marami yung sumusuntok sa'yo, pag nagkamali ng suntok, bali yung kamay nun dahil pader yung tatamaan eh.
Right.
Diba? Pag sumipa sila, maling sipa, bali yung kanilang mga paa. So, naghahanap ka ng pader.
Right.
No? Yun yung dapat hanapin ng presidente. Ano ba yung pader? Na itong isang front at itong isang major front, no, ay pwede natin harapin nang walang sasaksak sa likod. Ikaw siguro hindi ka pa naparambol. Pag napaparambol kami, pader ka agad ang parang walang sasaksak sa likod. Diba? Hindi ka pwede saksak
Ronald,
sa
hindi
likod.
ako nagra-rumble kasi nagte-taekwondo ako kaya binubugbog na kami.
No. Umiwas ka. Umiwas mo yung ulo mo. Pag suntok, tapos sa pader tatama, bali yung kamay.
Ronald, palitan natin yung topic. Makikita naman ng mami natin. Sabi niya, kabardagulan naman si Ronald na to. Okay, ito, towards the end na tayo ng episode na to. Let me just put it this way, Ronald. As you see, the difference between you and me is, I think your argument is, you have to have killer instinct, go for gold, this is it. There's no turning back. Ako ang argument ko is, I agree with that in principle, but I'm still worried na may point of vulnerability. Like, siguro ka ba? May pagka-Lisyeng Lu, di ba? May siguro ka ba? Kasi, I'll tell you one thing, Ronald. So, kanina lang, may mga kausap tayo na people, kunyari, mga pensyonado ng military, ng police. May kausap tayo mga ordinaryong tao. Dito sa Baguio pa to, sa Baguio pa to. At, so, Baguio, Solid North, Ilocano kami, di ba? But you would hear like, Richard, kamusta naman si BBM? Bakit ganun? Ang taas ng presyo ng bilihin. Yung pension namin, baka babawasan.
Yan.
You get what I'm saying? And then suddenly I was thinking like, parang medyo vulnerable yata si BBM. Kasi I mean, Solid North, and dami naiinis sa presyo ng bilihin, sa pension reform issue. So, and then Maharlika Fund, di pa lumalabas yung mga potential ek-ek dyan. So vulnerable, may point. Yun nga eh. Oh, di ba?
Big R, no? Yan yung third front na hindi natin napag-usapan. Ano pinag-uusapan nating front? Ito, political. Dito.
Exactly.
Ito, geopolitical. No? Pero merong isang front
Exactly.
na hindi natin napag-uusapan na kung magkalat siya dyan, tatamaan yung dalawang front.
Tatamaan talaga.
I agree with you.
Oo, tatamaan talaga
Pero
siya.
that is a different matter. No? Hindi ka pa rin pwedeng umatras sa dalawang front na ito. Dahil yung options mo are very limited. Diba? Yun yung problema mo eh. No? You didn't make these choices eh. No? These choices ay inabutan mo.
Right.
No? Inabutan mo at hindi mo pwedeng takasan. Pero I agree with you, yung third front ay napakahalaga because it will affect the two fronts na sinasabi natin. No?
Oo, kasi
Pero sinasabi nila, medyo nakakahinay-hina na. Bumaba ang presyo ng bilihin.
Well, we
Yung
can
peso,
say, di ba?
4.9, no?
Oo.
It's not that simple.
It's
no?
not that simple. Oo.
Yung peso lumakas against the dollar. It's not that
It's
simple.
not that simple.
Diba?
Oo.
Tuloy na yung IRR na Maharlika, no? Again, it's not that simple.
It's not eh. Oo.
Kailangan mo head-on yung mga problema na yan. Also, go for the jugular. Diba? Kung sinasabi ko kanina, go for the jugular dito sa mga kalaban mo, itong isang second front. Dapat, sa mga problema ng bansa, tumbukin mo rin. Kung hindi, hihina ka eh.
At saka yun nga eh, Ronald if he gets the economy issue wrong, because God forbid, there could be a big war in the Middle East, tataas na naman ang presyo ng, I mean, things could go haywire. So, bugbog na naman ng mga kababayan natin. I mean, tayo na nga middle class, nagre-reklamo na kami. I mean, especially kami mga Ilocano, talaga magre-reklamo kami sa presyo. No, I mean, Ronald, because if something goes wrong big time sa Maharlika Fund, something goes wrong against the economy, nagsuslow down na economy overall, yung mga never Marcos na opposition na liberal and progressive ay pwede pumasok sa eksena. Because as I said, di ba, katulad sinabi natin, one reason why BBM can confidently have this two-front war is suddenly one front is quiet. It's all quiet on the Western Front, di ba? May pagkaganon. So he can take on the Eastern Front. But something can come out here, di ba? So what you were saying, so you're going for jugular, I'm going for micromanaging while doing the jugular, right? So you're like, uy, ayusin natin yan habang I'm going for the gold here, di ba? Kaya nga mahirap kaya nga hindi enviable yung position ni BBM. So mahirap talaga maging presidente, in short, no? I mean, if you want to be president, I don't know, look at the lessons that BBM is learning.
Ito lang yung proposal ko based on limited options. Based on the imperfections of the present government.
Right.
Pero I agree, may third front na hindi na pag-uusapan. It's the economy, stupid.
Yeah.
Diba? Yan ay kailangan harapin din head-on. Kung hindi, the two fronts, you will be weakened pag kinaharap mo yan.
Oo.
Diba? Yun yung point. At for now, wala ko nakikitang indications na yan ay inaayos.
Yun nga yeah.
Diba?
Yeah. No, exactly. So on that, I think we more or less exhausted a lot of this. Let's just leave more for discussion. Kasi I'm still organizing RRL naman with Lelo. I'm sure Lelo will be happy to join us.
Pero naman, pag-aralan mo yung mga rumble, yung mga style sa rumble. Ano magagamitan dito
Ako kasi na Korean massage na ako. I don't know if you know, guys. If when you're gonna get a black belt in Taekwondo, bubugbugin ka ng 10 black belter or something like that, alright? Hindi alam ni Mami yan. Medyo purple yung likod natin before, kaya favorite yung purple, diba? Anyway, sana hindi makita ng nanay natin yan. Thank you so much, Ka-Aaron R. I really appreciate it because I think this was good, sharp analysis. Kasi we're already looking at the next 3 to 6 months, if not 3 to 6 years. And yun nga, like I think many people are excited, are happy. Ganun tayo Okay, let's be happy. Let's take this.
Hindi ako excited
Hindi obvious. Hindi obvious, alright?
Very calm, no? Very circumspect, diba? Very gentle.
Pero go for jugular. yan ang problema sa'yo, Ronald Llamas.
Puro rumble sa pader, diba?
Puro rambulan, jugular. Ako nga purong micromanaging, let's take care of the basics, amigo.
Kaya maganda yung kombinasyon ng big R at saka small R.
Pero may L na parating soon. So, i-set up natin yan. Magandang usapan yan. Kaya may historiador naman tayong kasama na makulit din. At mas controversial pa minsan sa'yo, Ronald. Minsan pag si Leloy nagsalita, parang i-delete ko tong part na to. Grabe yung magsalita. Minsan matapang
Pagkakaparehas.
Oo.
Yung mga kaibigan natin sa extreme left, parehas galit sa amin.
Ayun lang, correct. Pero maraming galit sa inyo kasi coops daw kayo. Coops kraya.
Ako.
Hindi, okay lang yan, marami rin galit sa akin, okay? Thank you very much. Grazie, amigo. I appreciate that. I'll talk to you soon. Alright.
Sa mga nakikinig sa'yo, dahil minsan kasi, nakikarried away.
Hindi, actually, yun nga yung gusto nila sa atin
Lalo na kung may devil's advocate, nakaharap na big R.
Hindi lang devil's advocate, talagang makulit to. No, but Ronald, I think that's what people appreciate about this R&R setup is because there's authenticity. People can feel our emotions. No, na hindi lang tayong nagpapa-cute, na nagpapa-English lang, feeling magaling. Hindi, magaling naman talaga. Hindi, pero emotionally invested kasi tayo. Talagang kupal talaga. Magagalit na naman sa atin ng mga tao. No, pero invested talaga tayo, Ronald. Kasi, di ba? I mean, we are emotionally invested. And today's topic was also emotional. Kasi, yun nga this is Leila de Lima. Kaya, nung nakita ko yung picture mo with Leila, natuwan-tuwa yung mukha niya, ganun. Like, di ba, Ronald? Di ba? I mean,
bumabalag ka sa akin dahil ako daw nakangiti habang si Leila umiiyak.
Pero masayang iyak.
Characteristically Ronald daw no? Nakangiti habang yung kayakap ay umiiyak, no?
Ay nako, Ronald. Touch of cry ka, touch of tears ka. On that note, thank you very much. God bless you, paring Ronald.
Salamat. Regards sa mother mo, ha? Pasensya na po.
Baka si Lola rin magalit.
Lumalabas yung aking inner child, pagkausap kita. No?
Aba. Ikaw Gen Z ka. Ako millennial na, matandang millennial. No, but let's set this up. I'm looking forward to the RRL with Leloy soon. I-update kita, Ronald, at saka i-update natin yung mga followers. And as soon as we clear itong RRL, I'm sure yung dynamic yung dalawa ni Leloy will be also interesting. In short, ako yung maging mabait talaga, tapos kayong dalawang banatan. And then, wala akong alam dyan. Wala akong alam dyan.
Mano imano.
Mano imano.
Diba?
Mano imano. Mano imano. Alright, on that note, baka magalit mga Italiano kung kasama. On that note, thank you very much. God bless. Ciao! Ciao bello! Ciao bello! Thank you. Salamat. Alright guys, maraming salamat. Thank you very much. Booyakasha! Ayan na. Wait lang, ayusin ko to. Baka kailangan natin isip. Muntik maling pinapress natin dito. Hindi, may bago akong siniset up dito. Hindi, kasi mabigat yung isang laptop natin. So, kumukuha ako ng mga bagong, mga mas magaan para lang pag-travel. Sumakit na yung likod natin sa mga bigat natin laptop. So, I'm just setting up some new stuff. So, yun. Anyway, thank you very much mga ka-RNR. I really appreciate it. I mean, obviously, alam niyo naman mga ka-RNR, nagpapatawa kami, natatawa kami, pero seryoso talaga kami dito. Kasi yung mga pinag-usapan natin mga kameta dito ay seryosong bagay. At of course, no less than the fate of Senator Leila de Lima. And I'm so grateful to the Lord that there's a ray of hope. At the same time, of course, when it comes to me and Ronald, strategies kami mag-isip. So, okay, we get this, there's this good move, there's this victory in this battlefield, but what about next? What about next 3 months, 6 months, 1 year? Anong gagawin ng opposition? Anong gagawin ng kabila? Anong gagawin ng China? Anong gagawin ng US? So, lay of the land, yun po yung ginagawa natin. So this is scenario building prognostication. Ito po yung trabaho talaga ng mga political analysts. Hindi po namin trabaho na maging fans club ng iba-ibang tao. But in the case of Leila de Lima, she showed a lot of courage and all. So, you cannot blame Ronald if all praise siya kay Leila de Lima, etc., given all the risks and sacrifices she had to make. But going back to this mga kameta, as analysts, it's also our job to look at scenarios, look at possibilities, look at probabilities of all of those scenarios, and accordingly make advices and all. So I hope na appreciate yung mga tao because ang hope talaga natin dito is yung mga nakikinig sa atin, including yung mga nakikinig sa atin na involved sa politika or have plans to join politics. I hope you pick up lessons from what we're doing here because this is how you approach politics. You don't approach politics with naive idealism, nor should you approach politics with cynical, what is there for me. No, you have to approach politics with a sense of principle and conviction, but also with a sense of pragmatic strategic thinking. So pragmatic strategic thinking and courage of conviction, the two have to work together. That's really the only way to push the Philippines or whatever country you care about in the right direction, mga kababayan. Alright, talagang mga kababayan, naging formal na presidential address. But you get what I'm saying. So this is what we are doing. And guess what, mga kameta? Yung mga conversation na yan, actually we're learning as we speak. I mean, there are times na, ganito si Ronald. Ako, So I really appreciate this because thanks to your support, thanks to your stars, thanks to your support and all of that, it encourages after this conversation and make these realizations. So, minsan, feeling ko maganda yung analysis namin, hindi dahil magaling kami, is dahil sa kaka-daldal namin and kaka-back and forth namin and devil's advocate, it makes us think harder. So, I really thank you. Nagiging classroom din sa amin ni Ronald and Leloy and Mark and whatever yan. Because it forces us to think deeper. Because pwede ka magbola, whatever, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Mga 2 hours yung conversation namin. And you could see it's spirited, it's back and forth because we're really thinking very hard about it. Kaya nga nagbero ka pa ako before this. Kailangan ko ng energy and all. So on that note, thank you very much. So now I'm trying to reactivate again my Substack. So please follow me also on my Substack. I'll try to put some of my writings there, some unique writings there. Get that activated. Please mga kameta, please also support us. Follow us so nasa Apple Podcast na rin tayo. Finally na set up ko yan kasi daming mga echeberecha kasi kung Apple Podcast ka at magbayad ka pa ng mga podcasters So finally na resolve ko yan. So we're not only on Spotify where we have very good ratings. Thank you so much mga kameta. Siguro we're one of the leading, if not the leading political podcasts out there, not only in the Philippines but beyond. But please also support us on Apple Podcasts. So, the Richard Haydarian Podcast. Simple lang. Andiyan lang yung mukha ko, the Richard Haydarian Podcast. Nothing else. Madali hanapin yan. And of course, the color is, favorite color natin, Meta Color BTS Purple Royal. Alright? Royal Purple. Yun po yung colors natin dyan. So, please follow us and rate naman. Libre lang naman mag 5-star rating. Please rate us. Kasi, kung mataas yung rating namin, mataas yung following, lalo kami lalabas sa mga algorithm. Alright? Kasi di ba, pag pumunta ka sa Apple Podcast or Spotify, may mga recommended podcasts. So, if mataas ang ratings mo, marami nag 5 stars sa'yo, marami nagfo-follow sa'yo, lalabas ka dun sa mga recommended. Because there are many podcasts out there. Alright? There are many good, smart, brilliant people. I never claim to be the only guy or whatever. So, sana naman, medyo mag-stand out tayo ng konti kasi naghihirap tayo. I mean, I have already 300 episodes on my podcast since last June lang, 'di ba? Thank God. So, salamat sa inyong support. We're very active on this and guys, ako yung nag-arrange ng lahat yan. RRM, RRL, may isa pang akong in-arrange na para sa Bayan Podcast, ganun. So please, yun lang. Libre lang po mag 5-star rating dyan sa podcast natin para lang lalabas tayo sa mga algorithm para mas maraming mga kababayan natin maka-follow sa atin. Let me tell you this. I went to my Spotify and I look at my analytics kung sino mga nagpo-follow sa atin. Oh my God, it's so interesting. We have followers from probably, 70 countries? I mean, it's crazy. I mean, and so sa Spotify yan, and I'm hoping we can have the same thing also here. So sa audience, ipopost ko yan. I mean, like, syempre nakakatawa ng puso na to see people from all around the world, literally all around the world listening to you. Of course, I think a lot of them ay mga kababayan natin, but it could be also other people. I mean, I'm really glad that we're reaching out to a lot of people. So we have followers from Marshall Islands, from Bosnia Herzegovina. We have there's even one country and one flag na even I don't know like where's this country. Like it's probably just some small island and all. And then practically lahat ng mga major countries, lahat ng quote-unquote major countries nandyan. No? So I'm really, really happy and proud of that, mga kameta, na we were able to establish such a big, not as big yet, but at least kind of a wide audience. No? So please continue to support us. We hope to have that both in our Spotify and podcast as much as we're also building here. Of course, yung kulang pa rin sa akin yung TikTok ko. I'm still wondering what should I do for TikTok kasi ang natry ko yung I just get highlights and all. But probably for TikTok, I need to do a 1-minuter boom, 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 boom. But I need energy. I need time for that. Alright? I'm already overstretched. You can see in my eye bags and all. But I'll try to build up also my TikTok kasi sayang din ang TikTok eh. Oo. But yeah. So, ito yung mga countries, no? Of course, majority obviously from Philippines. And then, US, Canada, Australia, Singapore, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, and Saudi Arabia. Ito yung top 10 po natin. And then we go to next, Netherlands, Thailand, Hong Kong, Japan, New Zealand, Spain, Indonesia, Finland, Italy, France, Switzerland, Norway, Taiwan, Kuwait, Germany, Bahrain, China, Israel, Malta, Oman, Cambodia, Vietnam, Denmark, Malaysia, Greece, Hungary, Belgium, South Korea, Georgia, Austria, Ireland, India, Myanmar, Brazil, Cyprus, Panama, Turkey, Sweden, Angola, Bangladesh, Czech Republic, Portugal, Poland, Jersey? It's not New Jersey, it's like Jersey lang nakalagay. Yun ang sinabi ko na hindi ko alam. Congo Republic, Morocco, Marrakesh, South Africa, Papua New Guinea, Saint Vincent and Grenadine, Chile, Bosnia and Herzegovina, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, Vatican City. May mga nakikinig po sa atin sa Vatican City. Mali, Colombia, Laos, Peru, Mexico, Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire, Guam, Egypt, Almest, Northern Mariana Islands, Maldives, Mozambique, Cayman Islands, Lebanon, Romania, Latvia, Gibraltar, Mauritania, Nigeria, Kenya, Uzbekistan, Seychelles, Russia, British Virgin Islands, Croatia, Togo, North Macedonia, Haiti, Jordan, Saint Martin, Saint Martin, Algeria, Pakistan, Dominican Republic, and Guatemala. So ito po yeah, Jersey. I didn't know that there's a country called Jersey. Alam ko yung New Jersey. Alright, so probably New Jersey because of Jersey. So, wow! So, syempre, mga kameta, nakakataba ng puso yan to see mga supporters natin. Yan, yung Singapore, nasa taas po yan. Mga usual suspects. Oo, kasi syempre, marami tayong mga kaubayan din sa mga country na yan. Pero, I mean, there's one or two country here, I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. Saint Martin, I mean, like, diba? In fairness, North Macedonia. Saan ka pa, diba? Thank you very much, mga kameta. So on that note, thank you very much.